Shohei Ohtani made his Dodger debut on Tuesday and showed off, at the plate in 3 at-bats. We'll recap his day and look at some of the embarrassing things people have posted online around baseball. Plus, Kiké Hernandez arrives at Dodger camp and has already got a bobblehead night on the calendar at Dodger Stadium. So all that plus some pitching thoughts on another edition of your All Dodgers Daily Update. First, my name is Clint Pasillas. Hope you guys consider finding me as Real FRG on the social media platforms out there, the Twitter, the Instagram. Those are probably the best spots to find me. I'm a longtime baseball writer. I'm a sports analyst, and I'm here on the All Dodgers YouTube channel. Consider subscribing to the channel. Consider giving this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Consider hitting that notification bell if you want to be alerted when we go live a couple times a week. But let's get into the day's action. So before we talk Shohei's debut, let's explore a few things that happened on the backfields around Dodgers camp, around Camelback Ranch today, which is Tuesday, February 27th, already almost into March. Let's talk Kiké Hernandez first. Like I mentioned in the intro, Kiké is back. He arrived at Dodger camp one day after officially signing a 1-year, $4 million deal. I talked about that on Monday night's live show, but he already started getting his work in on the backfields. In fact, before he even got into work, also, like I said at the top of the show, he already has a bobblehead night added to the calendar. So that is July 24th against the Giants at Dodger Stadium. Tickets are probably still available if you want to go out there. We haven't seen a good Kiké Hernandez bobblehead, I believe, in a while. I don't think they got one in before the end of the season as he came back last year. But beyond that, Kiki was spotted working out, at least at third base, as we see here. He got some work in at third base on the backfields before taking some live at bats against someone we will talk about in a second. But looked like he was moving well there at third base against a very, very short clip that I was able to find on the internet. Does not seem to be limited at all by that double hernia surgery, the hernia operation he had in the offseason. So everything seems to be on track for Mr. Kiké Hernandez. According to AM 570's David Vassay, Kiké is expected to be in the Dodgers lineup on Friday. Also at Dodger camp, Walker Buehler is alive. Walker Buehler, the guy I was just alluding to, I was fully alluding to. He threw a live batting practice session on Tuesday at Camelback Ranch, one of the backfields. He pitched to Gavin Lux, Kiké Hernandez, and also Miguel Vargas. Apparently, from the reports, which right now there are none, he came out of it, did Buehler unscathed. But good news for Buehler, considering the news we got over the weekend. For what it's worth, he's still expected to be held back for at least the first month of the season as he rebounds and kind of comes back from Tommy John. But it's more so to watch his innings count after missing the better part of the last year and a half, 2 seasons of baseball with elbow issues. So good news on Walker, and I guess we could say that maybe the words from Dave Roberts over the weekend were just a little bit out of context, or perhaps blown up just a little bit too much. Okay, now it's showtime. Show me the Shohei. Show me the way. The worst kept secret in baseball finally came out as the top 3 in the Dodgers lineup were revealed on Tuesday morning. Early on Tuesday morning, Shohei Ohtani hitting between Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman in the lineup, something we should all probably get used to for the next few weeks, few months, maybe even few years. Dave Roberts told reporters that he feels, and it's not a knock on any other player on the Dodgers roster, he just feels that Freddie is far and away Shohei's best protection in the lineup to get him some pitches to hit and to drive, which he had on Tuesday at Camelback, because it was quite a Dodger debut. Shohei had quite a debut for himself at Camelback Ranch on Tuesday. He strikes out in the first inning, hits the hell out of the ball in his second at bat, grounds into a double play, and then of course this happens.
Oh, shoot.
That's right. He connects on a 2-run homer in his third and final at bat before running off the field, getting the hell out of there. The pitch he hit, honestly, pretty insane considering how in on the hands it was. 95-mile-an-hour fastball, driving in on the hands. Still got enough wood on it to hit it 102 miles an hour off the bat, 102 exit velo off the bat. It's a pretty special character, this Shohei Ohtani kid. Dave also was pretty happy about the debut. Let's listen to that.
Really impressive. Squared 2 balls up. And, obviously he lived up to the hype and everyone was excited about his debut and hits a homer backside. So didn't even get it really well, but it was good that he gave the people what they wanted.
When you think about just the top of the order, we found out what it's going to look like for the near future until anything might be changing. But with that, seeing it now in person, not just writing it out, what was that like?
You know what? It looks right. I think that Mookie, the last couple of days, has swung the bat well, and being a guy that gets on base, table sets, and have Shohei behind him, and obviously he looked good today, and have Freddie behind him and Will Smith who's swinging the bat better. It just adds a lot of length and certainly a lot of talent.
So Shohei puts on a show for Dodgers fans at Camelback Ranch, and baseball fans around the internet put on an embarrassing show for themselves and for I don't know who else. I don't know why people film themselves reacting to dumb things, but I guess I'm reacting to the reactions of dumb things right here. So I don't know what that makes me, but I'll just say, yeah, the internet put on a hell of a show today. Specifically, KNBR Radio, a San Francisco-based radio station. They posted a video of themselves in an office full of, I'm guessing, interns, whoever it was. They were celebrating as if their team had just won the World Series when Shohei Ohtani struck out in his first meaningless at-bat as a Dodger. So let's take a look at that.
Can't wait to get this guy, dude. Cannot wait to get this guy.
Everything is very well regimented. He approaches every swing, every pitch the same way.
Ooh, it's spring training.
And then, of course, I'm assuming they were filming all the at-bats. I didn't really bother. The most important ones were the first one and then the last one. But Shohei's third at-bat was also filmed. And the reaction was much different out of that little intern death closet or whatever we want to call it. But let's look at that one.
Here we go. Here it comes. Another K, baby. See ya. Got him. Got him.
Oh, maybe not. Uh-oh.
How about that Ohtani home run, huh? You, Derek. Why is this wall blue?
So if you're taking time to film yourself reacting to a player that didn't sign with your team, you're filming like reactions to him striking out and having that kind of nerdy ass celebration. Let's just say that maybe Mookie Betts was not so wrong when he said this.
I mean, every game is going to be the other team's World Series. I mean, it is what it is. It's what we signed up for.
But enough about that. Let's try to get through this quickly. The whole point of these videos is short, quick updates of things that I thought were interesting from the Dodgers day, or I guess maybe also baseball notes. Right now, it's all Dodgers for sure. Hey, look at that. It's the name of the channel. That's pretty cool. But one last note, or kind of a clusterfuck of a one last note, I'll call it here. Today, Tuesday, we got looks at several key Dodgers pitchers. Gavin Stone got in the game. Michael Grove got in the game. They both struggled in their second spring training appearances. Grover Grover struggled worst of anybody in the game. 3-run homer in the fourth inning. It was his, not second inning of work, but he had an up down. He got an out. Ended up pitching 1 and a third innings, but gave up a 3-run homer to veteran shortstop Paul DeJong, who apparently now is a White Sox. Gavin Stone allowed a run over an inning and 2/3. Not terrible. Bobby Miller also started the game, looked decent enough at different points, did give up a run in his day of work. We did get eyes on 2 lefty relievers, Matt Gage and Justin Wilson. If there are any people that are challenging for challenging Alex Vesia for a spot in that Dodger bullpen, it's going to be these 2 guys. Gage had the better day with the clean inning. Justin Wilson finished the game off with the strikeout, but did allow a run in the 9th inning, so not his best foot forward in his first game, but he does have a nice long track record of success at the major league level. But overall, the positive is guys got their work in. Nobody got hurt today. That's what you want to see. And I mean, except for the pride of those guys at the KNBR radio station, everybody got their work in. Nobody got hurt. And the real positive is Blake Treinen made his first Cactus League appearance, made his first spring training game appearance since like 2022, and he came out of it alive. So here was Dave Roberts talking with Kirsten Watson after the game about BT49's debut.
For Blake to get back out there in a real game, I know he was excited about it. Might not have been as sharp as he had wanted, but I think for us, it was very, very good.
Yeah, was this a just encouraging step for you with Blake Treinen and kind of seeing him in this progression, getting ready for the season?
It was. And I think that, I'll know more once I go in there and check on him. But, after his outing, he said he felt good. And I know he's been anxious. So to get out there and get out of that rehab mode and just go out there and compete, that's a good thing.
Up next for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto makes his Dodger debut against the defending World Series champion Rangers in, surprise, Arizona, on Wednesday afternoon. So it should be an exciting game for Dodgers fans. Like I said on my Monday stream, I don't know if I think I'm honestly more excited to see that. I love pitching, and so far the reviews on Yamasan have been very, very positive out of Camelback Ranch. But anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for the support on the channel. I hope I earned a thumbs up with this video. If you can't watch these, try to make them as short as possible, but they are also going to be uploaded as podcasts on the podcast stream. So check that out on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Those are the primary spots. We are, whatever you want to say, part of the Believe network of podcasts. So that's worth a thumbs up if I do say so myself. But give the video or give this channel a subscribe if you enjoyed it. Hit that notification bell if you want to be alerted for new videos, postings on the community page, things going on. And of course, when I do happen to go live, it's very hard to do this. It's very backwards, but I am Clint Boceas. Find me as Real FRG on the social media machine, and I will see you tomorrow.